36 to the red banner.
One test, and what did you just do?
Top 64 Nationals Chicago 2022.
And
what were you playing?
Floowandereeze.
173.
Let's go ahead and get into the profile, man.
Sure. So you play the typical birds, 3 Robina, 3 Eaglin, 1 Stree, 1 Toucan, self-explanatory. Same ratios you should always be playing in most Flu decks. And then after that we play the boss monsters, which is Apex Avian, 1 Mega Ryza, and 2 Empen. Most people play 1 Empen. I feel like that is wrong. 2 Empen comes up way so much. The fact that it's not a once per turn effect makes it insane. And the only hand trap I played today were just the 3-dimensional shifters. This card is really insane right now. The only hand trap you really need, Ash, and everything else is not needed in this deck. And then I decided to play 2 barrier statues.
How dare you commit war crimes on us?
Oh my god. 2 barrier statues I feel is way better than just 1. I feel like once they out the first one, if you put up a second one, they usually just never have the out to the second one.
You're a terrorist.
And then that is it for my monster lineup. After that, I'm playing the 1 Unexplored Winds, the triple map, and then for consistency cards, I play 1 Pot of Extravagance, 3 Pot of Prosperities, and I also play 3 Pot of Dualities for consistency. For the other spells, I also play the 3 Advent, I played 2 Book of Moon, and then a card that I felt was good for the tournament today was 3 Dark Ruler No Mores. I feel like Floowandereeze don't care about your board. We can break anything. If we Dark Ruler you, we can get rid of your entire board. So I feared nothing today with this card, going second, which I did every single game today basically. 1 Called by the Grave, the 1 Dreaming Town, and I decided to main deck the playset of Harpies Featherstorm.
My goodness.
I feel like this card was insane if you're going first, obviously, and even going second, if you can break their board, set up, and just have this there, or if you just open pretty slow, you can at least stall them for a turn and be able to make a comeback the next turn after that. And then do you have a presence of going to your side or extra first?
We can go and do extra.
Power to the extra.
Alright. For the extra, for the links, I played the Anima. It comes up every now and then, but it's not always needed. The rest is just there. I played 2 Blossoms, 3 Omens, and then the Goddess, just because she is the out to the Adignister boss monster or any other boss monsters out there. We need an out to it or else we just auto lose. And then after that, I just played 2 Nightingale, 2 Downer, and 2 Zeus for the package. Since I do play the Pot of Extravagance and the Pot of Prosperities, I didn't want to randomly banish all of these if I just played 1 of each. So I decided to play 2 of all of them. And then for the remainder, it's just 1 Omega and 1 Adignister Pegasus. I just needed something to throw in there in case I played against a Dogmatica, yeah, in case maybe send something for some reason. I'll just have these in there for that.
Now you're side deck.
Win a match. 172.
Decided 2 Drill and Lockbirds. I didn't think this card was amazing.
173.
I mainly thought it was good against the Mirror Match, some Punk variants,
174.
I forgot which other decks. I just hated how Punk, even if they're under Drill, they can still make a board, and I just don't want them to do anything in general. So that's why I only cited 2.
175.
And then double Nibiru. No one ever sees a hand trap coming in Flu, since they expect us to not side any, since we can't normal Weirdy special summon. But going second, this card is insane because they never see it coming and they always get punished. Same thing goes for Token Collector, another special summon against Sword Soul. I didn't play any today though, so I never actually got to side this card in. And then I played 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons.
This man with MST.
A lot of people question why isn't this a Twin Twister or a Cosmic? I saw no point to Cosmic. I didn't want to pay 1,000 to banish a card that I didn't care for because there's nothing. I'm not scared of Scythe, I'm not scared of anything. And Twin Twister, I don't want to discard a card in my hand because that already puts me behind. So I decided to go with 2 MSTs because I felt like it was good just for any back row removal. And then I played a playset of Dimensional Barrier. This was anti-spell at first, but I didn't like how anti-spell can sometimes slow me down if I was just trying to slow my opponent down. So I needed something new to side. and I went with this just because I didn't really have anything to side going first against Sword Soul. So I was just like going for this, and then for Despia 2 to play around Zombie World, I'll just side this in going first. That way they never get the Banshee engraved unless they just hard open the Zombie World. So that's the only reason I put this card in.
And then your last card.
And then for the last 3, I played a playset of Evenly Matches. This card is just insane. It outs any board. Every time I opened Dark Ruler and this, I knew I just won the game right then and there. This card is just really, really good at clearing the entire board. In main phase 2, you just play, set up, and then your opponent just can't play the next turn.
Alright. Any notable rounds?
Notable rounds. There wasn't really anything impressive here. Most of the things just normal. Punk, Despia. There was nothing that had me shook here. Everything was just pretty simple, pretty easy, chill games. Nothing pretty exciting, to be honest.
Any shoutouts?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my friends Frankie, RJ, and Keaton for coming down with me. I'd like to thank my girlfriend for letting me come here. I had to commit a day to her, that way I can play test the remainder of the week. And then just shout out to everyone here. It was a fun event. Shout out to y'all for the deck profiles. And that's basically all the shout out everyone in Austin. This one was for y'all. We got another one.
All Texas.
Yeah, all Texas. You know, I respect everyone. I know everyone everywhere. But other than that, that's about it.
Alright, thanks.
Appreciate you. Bye.